Alright guys, I'm out here at one of my favorite little striper fishing spots and lobstering spots. I'm gonna leave this unnamed for right now, but I'm in coastal town in Massachusetts. The tide is just starting to come in, but at high tide all of this exposed rock behind me you see is going to be covered up. So it's a little bit lower water to dive down right now. Usually we find fluke, flounder, striper, and lobster in here. I'm really not sure what we're going to find in here today. I think it's a little early in the season, so I'm really just kind of doing this as a preliminary dive. We're probably not going to be out here for too long, but I'm going to jump in the water and see what we can find. So let's get out there. Alright guys, the visibility is looking pretty great right now. I'm hoping to get some good visibility out in the deeper water. I'm going to swim right out into this deepest pool in the inlet here. I'm really kind of doing this out of curiosity. I want to see if there's any big stripers in there or any fluke. Then I'm just going to kind of let the current take me down and into the rest of this inlet. So let's hop in the water and see what I can find. Right off the bat, I saw a couple of really big stripers. Those are definitely not schoolies. Those are usually keepers, probably 35-inch range. And I'm assuming those are some of the first spawned out fish to arrive up north here. They're probably already spawned in the Delaware or the Hudson. So that's really exciting to see some big stripers around. Now that I know there's big stripers, I'm going to go a little bit deeper in and look for some flounder, maybe some lobster. So wish me luck. All the water that I'm sitting in right now is water that is in the way back of this inlet here, and the water that's coming in is fresh water from the ocean, and it's far, far clear. And usually the cold water from the ocean will sit at the bottom. So let's go down and I'll show you the line that's very defined of the dirty water and clean water. We got lobsters, the first lobster of the season right below me here. That is so exciting. Alright, awesome. Putting the spear gun down. Let's catch a lobster. This is a good example of a really deep, narrow lobster den that I would not have been able to coax him out of. So this requires a method I call the claw grab catch, and you can see that better in a video titled Lobster Dive Boston Hand Catching Tips. This method really just involves me reaching my hand in and pinning the lobster's claws down, and then I carefully grab both of his claws with both hands and gently pull it out. Oh, he's got berries. No, it's a nice female. That would have been a keeper if she didn't have berries. It's a good example of a female that's carrying eggs. These are thousands of little eggs that will become the next generation of lobsters. We got to put these guys back. Let's go try to find a big male. It's a good sign though. Let's go. I can't believe I'm just noticing this now. As I'm reviewing the footage, I'm noticing this is actually a different lobster than the one I released. I thought it was the one I released because he was just kind of hanging out in the open. But if you go back and look at the footage, you can see that this lobster has a crusher claw on the right side and the other one had it on the left. Alright, we found a lobster down here, but it has a really deep den that I don't even know if my arms can reach all the way back in. So I actually am trying something I call the silt method, where I just kind of wave my hand around his den and makes it really silty. And usually that kind of gets them just to come right out of the hole because they don't like the silt. So let's check back in and see if he's coming out.
I couldn't get him out of the hole, so let's let this guy be and check back in on it later. Let's keep going and see if we can find more. This is kind of crazy. Some little lobster claws. I assume these got picked off by either a seagull or maybe even a big striper. Because big stripers will eat little lobster, especially when they're soft shell. So this guy seems pretty hard. I'm not sure what happened to this guy. What do you guys think? I don't know. A million of these scallops on the ground. I believe these are bologne oysters. I mean scallops, I'm not exactly sure. Someone could let me know in the comments who's more knowledgeable. That'd be awesome. Really cool though. Right on the inside of the curve here, there's some deep pools on both sides of the rocks. So I'm gonna go dive down and look for some flounder. Usually that's the most common spot to find in here. Wow, guys, I just had an awesome little experience. I was down at the bottom looking for a fish to shoot, and a big school of striper came right in on me. I got some awesome shots from them. They were checking me out, I was checking them out. Still not seeing any fluke, and unfortunately you can't spear a striper here in Nass. Or fortunately, I would say, because striper population definitely needs some help. So I'll leave the stripers be. Let's go back down and see if we can get some cool shots. battery's about to die and I don't have none out here. I just threw my first flounder of the year and I saw another really big one down there. My spear gun also just broke though, so I'm gonna go down, try to hand spear it with just the shaft. Probably won't see this, but you'll see it later in the next video.
Alright guys, this is my haul from today. I got 4 winter flounder. These aren't monsters, but I'm so happy to have these for the first real spearfishing trip of the year. It's only going to get better from here on out. I'm disappointed we didn't get any lobster. I thought we were going to definitely find some after I found that first one after only a couple minutes of being in the water. But the lobster season's only going to get better from here. Fishing season's only going to get better. Probably going to go home and do some Goya tacos with these, so you'll probably see a video of that pretty soon. But you guys will catch me in the next video, so I'll see you then. Later.